Hey guys, so I thought it would be pretty cool to bring out both of these cars together just because they're polar opposites. You guys have seen this car on the channel before when we did the Anarchy wheels, but it came back because we did KW V3 coilovers that are fully adjustable, and we also did a full exhaust system, which I'll get into a little bit more. And to my right side, we have basically the Miami Cruiser. It's the Ferrari Portofino convertible. Pretty cool thing. If you look at the plate right there, this thing is from Quebec, Canada. This is one of our best clients, a really good friend of ours. If you follow him on Instagram, it's Drive with Dre. He actually has an Aston Martin Vantage and this bad boy Portofino that I'll get into a little bit more. But again, I wanted to bring them out just because they're polar opposites. American muscle, then you got the Italian finesse, Italian styling. We have some HRE wheels on this side. We've got some Anarchy wheels made by HRE on this side. Both of them have an exhaust. Has exhaust from American companies that I'll get into. This one has the Ipe Exhaust. It was here for a tune, and this guy, Dre, is actually moving down here for a little bit because Miami, perfect weather is why I have these, not to be cool. And in Quebec right now, it's snow. So a lot of snow, actually, like a lot of snow. So he wants to be able to enjoy this convertible out here in Miami, Florida. So let me get into a little bit more the Corvette first and then the Portofino. For those of you that had not seen the previous episode where we had this car and it just had the wheels, I'll do a quick recap. These are Anarchy S3 X4s. Up front, we have 20/9 with a 245 tire. In the rear, we have a 21/12.5 with a 325 Michelin Pilot Sport 4S. And since that last time, we added KW V3 coilovers. Now these coilovers are fully adjustable, so you can adjust the ride height from where it's at, make it even lower if you want, or raise it up just a little bit. I really like this setup. I like how the outer lips are color matched to the car. It adds a really nice touch to it. But the real party trick now is the exhaust that we did on this. So we did Kooks racing headers that have ceramic coating on them. We did Fabspeed sport exhaust X-pipe, so we're getting rid of those valves. Who needs to quiet down the exhaust? And you've also got the Fabspeed race cats. So what that does is when you start this bad boy up, it creates a whole rumble throughout the building. I want to start it up for you guys now. Obviously, these videos don't do the sound justice, but if you're down here in South Florida and you want to hear this car, come by our shop. I'm telling you, whenever somebody hears this, they call me the next day and they say, I'm gonna order the same exact thing. This customer of ours, he does a lot of events down here in South Florida, sometimes even up in Broward County, which is a county north of us. And I get those phone calls. I go, hey, I heard this shadow gray metallic C8 Corvette. That's the kit I want. So without further ado, let me and show you guys the exhaust note. American muscle, baby! Not that I have a lot, but all right, now for the Portofino. All right, so I'm still recovering from the C8 Corvette. There's no replacement for displacement, or is there? I think there is. We've got this Italian exotic flair, the Portofino. So instead of the naturally aspirated V8, we've got a twin turbocharged V8 in this car. It's a hardtop convertible. I am loving this setup. So you see the Portofino when it comes from factory, it leaves a little bit to be desired, but when you see this thing, case over. I am a huge fan of the Portofino after seeing this car. Before I get into the after stuff and the outside stuff, take a look at this interior, please. Just look at this. Let me step away so my shadow doesn't block it. The blue interior with the white stitching is phenomenal. I don't have this sort of imagination to spec out the car like this. Obviously, this customer does. He has the imagination. He knew he was gonna do the calipers in the same color. He knew he was gonna do the red and blue pipe striping. So I think it's a freaking phenomenal setup. Talking about the wheels, we've got the Achery P104 SCs, and the finish is a frozen polished clear. Now I'm gonna take a quick pause. Anybody wanna guess what size wheels they are, front and rear? 22 by 12. So this is a 335, 25, 22 Pirelli tire. Up front, I believe it is a 255, 30, 21, and it is. So that means that that front wheel is gonna be a 21 by 9.5. Frozen polished clear, so the aluminum comes out of machining, it goes into a tub, so it has a mirror polish finish, and then they spray it with a satin clear coat on top. That's how you get a wheel that is satin, but it also has this crazy sheen to it, and hopefully it's being portrayed through the lens with the Miami sun hitting it. As I mentioned earlier in the video, this customer has basically become a snowbird, and he's coming down here in Miami to stay for a little bit because it's way too cold up in Canada. However, this just goes to show you that we actually sell and ship products into Canada. It does not matter what country you're in. We actually ship to every country in the world. So Canada, relatively speaking, is, you know, our next door neighbor. Also on this car, we've got an Ipe Exhaust, and it's a really just cool thing that the tips were actually matching the rest of the blue that we have. So we've got the X pipe, we've got sport cats, and we've got the muffler portion as well. So let me jump into this one as well. Granted, it doesn't sound as good as this, but it still sounds way better than any stock Portofino. I want to put the roof on for you guys so you can see the lovely lines of the car once the hardtop is on. I mean, I love this thing. It really changed my perception about the whole Portofino car. So now I think there's just, if it's an exotic car or a luxury car or a sports car, it doesn't matter what it looks like from factory. If you bring it to us and we do some minor touches to it, I think it looks perfect. Can't forget the Novatech springs as well, so really cool build. So before I end this segment, I want to give a big thank you to both of our clients here. So we got Robert, that's local to us here in Florida, and we've got Andy, who's now local to us here in South Florida, when previously he was in Canada. So without you guys, obviously we would not be able to do these sort of videos. So thank you for trusting us with your cars. Let us know in the comment section below which car you like better. It doesn't have to be a 1 versus 1 comparison. I know it's a little bit of an apples to oranges comparison, but let me know what wheels you like. Let me know what color combination you like, what sound you like better. So again, let us know in the comment section. I love to see what you guys like and dislike. And I interact with you guys in the comment section too, so it's fun for me. So make sure you do that. And another car coming. I'm gonna put some cones out there. Bro. Go to Amazon and order some street cones. I'm gonna put them just out there and just block the street.